Guess he can come. Just like it. Looks like Subliners are up game 1. 20 seconds left in P2. Trying to follow along, but been having like fucking brews and I'm talking to that guy. I guess it really don't matter.
Quite frankly, Charles, sound like Subliners are having fun. A little bit of frustration in the individual.
North was nasty this year.
Great control over the whole game.
They really grown into
it.
It's
only going to continue for these guys, though, if London somehow set themselves up on rotation. But it looks like the AR is making the break towards old, chipping away a little bit of that time.
Are you on your headset?
It is Kismet on rotation, but this time he's got his entire team here for support. And by the way,
I can hear background like a motherfucker there.
With the tack, he bounces
like
back
when
and
you
forth
move
between
and shit.
So often between these
like,
two weapons.
I can hear what you're doing in the background.
We got New York back over to the kitchen this time round.
Yeah.
They are first in, no sneaky
Yeah, I don't even know if it'll run, bro, because my laptop can really run that shit for real. Slops. Because I'm trying to set it up.
Make it fast. Here we go. Freezer. Vaznev in hand. 45. Catches one. Can't get anywhere out of it. Scraps Sally. Team kill. Trophy's down. Oh, baby. Skies once again. 22 and 15. Any more challenges here in the kitchen? We're going to keep soaking this time for the
If we can get his recording going, we're going to have to ask you to hop out some of
after the fact, and unfortunately for him, nothing doing there, and maybe number 8
record
next
this
in line,
concept for
Paul
you
Lex.
to
Let's give it a go. Challenge by yourself. Skies is going to pick him apart, and it is just a tough one over in the kitchen.
Yeah.
London finding it impossible to break on
yeah,
through.
okay, I'm not going to work on it. If it don't work, you're more welcome to stick
Next
on
hard point
for sure.
It's going to be 30 points now for the win for the New York Subliners. Nasty brought down by a big win from
Yeah, I was telling Matt how we used to run cold and shit back in the day, like a couple years ago, I guess.
Priest though, straight into the point we now go. Naves are there. Paul X is in a lot of trouble. Here comes Hydra.
Dude, my mom died years ago.
Skies as well. Subliners in the driver's seat.
Paul X might have dodged the highlight reel, but
oh, no.
and it's looking like this might be the end of the game. London, though, trying to break through straight from the front.
With his family.
If you can pin the Subliners back in this spawn, there's an opportunity to
now,
shake it all together.
when I was playing
really
Cold
the biggest moment for London to attempt to get back in this
yeah,
game.
I was here. Yeah, my homie's mom.
Through walls, through
But no, it's my
pillars,
homie's bed.
maybe
She
wants
lives
to
with
rotate
us.
over to the desk just to get him away from
There's a
this
difference.
time. But you see Subliners,
But
it
no,
is
yeah,
not
they're
easy to
fine.
make moves. They're trying to pierce through with the SMGs and not successful for the
He
moment.
plays with us too.
London doing a
He's
decent
usually on
job
every
getting
night.
a couple kills, and you still have Subliners stuck in that spot.
A strong base of fire there from the Subliners. One is not enough to crack through the Ravens. Still nasty, holding it down. Anyone there to contest? Yeah, Hydra's in, but he's brought down again. Mr. Plumridge finding the kills across the board. 24 and 23 for him. Can they keep it going? Over towards the final seconds of bar, and in the restaurant, it's Kismet once again in first.
London basically just gave that up. I mean, Kismet wins one gunfight. Now you have no pressure over towards the restaurant, and you are now 10 seconds away from York to win this game.
And also, this is my first day back since last week.
And snake these players and trying to get the kills. So
I
now you
think.
get one good shot, and you gotta fly.
So good to see you guys.
Instantly gets killed. It looks like 249, 250. New York Subliners get it done.
It was panic on
Now,
the
guys,
streets
for
of
NYSL,
London
they're
in the
looking
final moments of
nasty.
Hardpoint, but
Yesterday, for the games that we missed, I was really
Subliners
going
got going.
ham. I don't remember the ace kill death at the end of the first hardpoint, but it was something ridiculous. 26 and 11, I want to say. And then on the Search and Destroy for yesterday, New York happened to take the loss on that, but I was really wanting to pump it through on Map Hotel. And they ended up, I want to say New York took, yes, they did beat Minnesota Rocker for the games from yesterday.
Yes, they did.
So they moved on in the bracket.
As Hydra 28 and 22, Skies 29 and 18. It looks like NYSL pretty much steamrolled London on this map 1 here. What do you think, Kat?
Honestly, guys, I really wasn't paying too much attention. Both teams this year look really great. Scraps, I want to see him pump out a couple more numbers, especially from the last couple of weeks. Scraps is really going heavy. Paul X, I need to see him pump it up. New York, honestly, as a team, look great. They've been rotating amazingly. They've been taking over every hill. Their breaks are beautiful. So, I guess we're just going to wait and see what goes on. New York, take game 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I may need you to make some thumbnails for me.
Oh, man. Oh, buddy, you're right.
Because I had them mostly ready, but they're gone now.
Right. work on it right now. All right, guys. So I probably won't be committing too much into the microphone because I'm on thumbnail duty, but I'll try and pay attention, and because this is the search. I really want to see London take this. London seemed to be an okay search team. I want to say they're above average. They're not mids here. They're not
last
mids,
in the
but
league in just about everything right now, so they're just looking.
oh, you know, I don't follow stats. But you got the Bulldog and the French Phenom. It's definitely going to be a hard one to take.
Yeah, it looks like we got Mercado Search, Hotel Control, Fortress Hardpoint, Hotel Search.
Yesterday with all those game 5s. Jesus.
Very few reps on these maps, at least recently. And meanwhile, for London, it's like the 5-13 record overall on S&D, but positive on both of them. So this is.
Can you log into your YouTube and pull me that thumbnail? Or does YouTube let you do that?
Only played a single time. And obviously, it means you don't have a lot of VOD. It's not like you know entirely what their game plan is going to be, but on Mercado, for the most part, most teams.
Oh, yeah, I still have it then. Okay, yeah. Oh, man. I had it in my head. I had to remake it. And I was getting it ready in my brain. I knew how to do it.
And then loser, you could
I could send it to you.
Losers round 1, and then these teams. If it might not even work, so you might not even worry about it for a little bit. It's going 6 minutes deep though.
Well, I mean, look, that's an option. You are legally allowed to do these things, but
well, I'll get it ready.
All right, I'll
I'm
be
gonna
right
have to
back.
go
I'm
get
gonna
the
grab me a
PNG
pen.
images.
I got some stuff still in the garage if I'm gonna be in here for a
Okay.
while doing this. So be right back.
Okay.
And they're pulling it out now at the major. I have to imagine they have something good cooked up, and obviously they're going to be a well-orchestrated team.
Well, let's see what happens again. We've got Search and Destroy. Go back to Hotel for Control. We have to, all the way to Game 5. Control as well. So it's a 3-night stay in the Breenberg, ladies and gents. But see how the Mikado goes, chance again. A mixy map, crazy things can happen. I mean, the way that the Ravens are shooting right now, Nasty in particular, very, very strong showing from the first map, despite the overwhelming odds and the suffocating gameplay from the New York Subliners. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a dicey game.
It's also a map where like a ton of it is like just around like the opening parts, like the pre-nates coming through. And after that, it's really about your SMGs with the opportunity to make plays, the timings of the jump ups in the windows, when you want to challenge out across like the tunnel over by the A site. Or, I mean, Shotzi is probably one of the best players at it of timing out those flanks to go around and try to blow the map open. So I'm looking to see him and Nasty, both incredible playmakers. Like Paul X and Scraps just had to like keep things slow and let those guys get to work. I think the potential is absolutely there. Of course, though, talk about playmakers on one side, Kismet, Hydra. Also, you know, it's what they do. It really is what they do.
Yeah, because this is one of the maps we did see the New York Subliners win that championship on all the way back at Major 1 in Raleigh in 2022. Feels like a lifetime ago. See if the Ravens have got what it takes to muscle their way through, because so far, their road to the Major has been a difficult one at that. Losses across the board, despite the 3-1 victory to Legion chance, which admittedly was a very big surprise. A tough loss there, of course, to Ultra, and a tough one of the Thieves.
And guys, let us apologize for Meva's background. We can literally hear everything we're setting up on an ETC.
I have it set.
Oh, okay.
It's only when
Oh,
I
we're
talk
muted right now?
loud to where no. Oh, actually, no.
Oh,
You're
okay.
actually going through my desktop audio,
Okay,
so
okay.
they're gonna hear every little thing you say today.
For this team, one of the best players
Okay, that's
in the
good.
game. It's not, in my opinion, a good sign when a team
The only
is having
time
to pop
you
up
won't
or
is
you
if
have
like I go
any
to
hope
the
of
actual
success. You want
thing
him to be
and
the
mute
setup
you.
man for your team. So we saw Scrap starting to get better. Asim started to have more ordinary stat lines, and as a team, London looked better. So Asim
Yes,
has that
I'm
pop-off
sorry if
potential.
it's bad
I'm
quality,
hoping it is
guys.
gonna
We're
be
doing
a
the best we can
well-rounded
today,
effort from the
this weekend.
squad. But if there's a man
looks
that
like
has been on point throughout
we
this
should be
year, again, Asim, he has entered this year completely different.
You don't necessarily want that individual player to have those crazy stat lines. That's not necessarily
We're
a
still
good
using
thing
the
for
red and
the
black
roster
background?
in general, but we will see. We're almost ready
I was kind
to
of
get
I
into
was
Search
using
and
that
Destroy.
new one.
I mean, it's just painful when they're dropping
was like
bombs like 16 kills in search and destroy and losing. Again, it's much better
Purple
when it's
or whatever, yeah, yeah.
collecting some time, being the route man, and setting his teammates up for success. So I know that's what he loves to do. I know that's what he gets
I got
paid
both
for,
of them,
how
so
he pays the bills. And
All right, here
we're
we
just
go.
waiting
the
on.
London team has been at their best. So we'll see if we can get back to that. But the S&D, we go. Mercado, we've talked about it. We broke
I got
it down.
literally a handful of pins right next to me at all times. And a notebook, thick one.
Did have it in hand. Here we go. Mercado
Yeah.
Las Almas. Once
That where he
more,
does stuff
another
his stuff?
fun search here in the series of Vamos vaqueros,
No.
which I think means let's go Cowboys.
I was just doing
That's
it
what
for
they
my
call them in
phone.
the game. Has anyone else played the campaign? Those dumb lit. Let's
It
go.
looks like London are gonna make a move, attacking towards Grandma's house,
Subliners on
and they're all
defense
trying to
first.
set up.
Here come the nades from the Ravens. Will they meet their low? Look at that. It's a Michael Bay movie.
Well, now the
Nobody's
question
home.
is, how quick are you
Man,
going to
I'm gonna
jump
just
on it, though?
edit
Michael
this
Bay
old
movie
red and
is gonna
black one.
clear out the site completely. It's only Skies with the sniper, and this
Whatever
is
you
a
wanna
heavy
send me,
stack
you're just
over
gonna have
towards
to-
B on defense. It's been left
I just don't
open.
have
Ravens,
Photoshop
you have
right
to
now.
read
We'll
this
figure it
quickly
out.
because that flank is
Right,
coming.
it's gonna have to
Skies
be
might have been pirating
the
this
final.
one straight
It is
from
what it
home.
is.
He gets in a bit of trouble there.
York
20 HP remaining.
versus
Backs on up. Bomb planted now for the Ravens. It's going to be a good old-fashioned 4v4 retake. Will Skies be able to
Change
sniff
up
anyone
the
out?
thumbnails
Here come the
might be cool.
Subliners.
Oh, we saw Gorillas try to do this. The triple chow from the
Ooh,
flank.
look at the
Scraps
triple
just
chow.
Well, it's the
don't
original
care.
thumbnail.
It's the first blood. You try to roll through, and
Running
everything is
low,
covered. The
Ravens,
perfect round
PNG.
one strat without the trophies. Hydra in a situation to try to clutch, but
Oh, wait a minute.
1v4. Good luck with this one.
Oh, wait a minute. Good luck. He
Okay.
might not need luck. Okay, definitely needs a
Oh.
little bit more than luck.
You needed to
Needs a
look on the
sanity
other
check
side.
after that one.
And again, it's that perfect round one
Red-
strat. No
red-
trouble.
okay,
All
I
the
can-
nades
I
in the
know what
world,
I
you
can
could
do.
bully out the side, and I think New York went with a very bold call to. I'm sure they were throwing nades back, but the triple flank off the rib. The only way that probably doesn't pan out for the Ravens is if they wait too long to go for the bomb plant. But they read the situation well. Had the flank covered, and as soon as Scraps gets that first blood, everything is that much
I got an
easier
idea just
after
in
the
case I
fact.
run out
So
of space
wonderful
on the
stuff
hard
by the
drive
Ravens for
for
round
the-
one.
Wouldn't expect to see a round like
recording,
that again.
Which
Subliners
you-
play it very safe.
oh.
No trophies in play. They don't want to
I
get
got an
naded
external
out.
right
Give
here.
up the site entirely. Let's see what happens this time round. They are flying forward. That trophy helps. Hydra tagged up just a little. He's still fighting fit though. Here come the Ravens. Right in through the inside of the cantina. Seam in and out. Nades.
If it was
Might
an
not get the
old,
kill. He's in a sweet
Xbox.
position to somehow stay alive. Good coverage. Not enough though. Hydra finds the angle.
that's
First
what I
solid
had on
down.
my
Skies gets
computer.
involved as well. A little bit of a rebuttal from the Ravens, but not quite
Okay,
enough.
I was gonna
Man
say you might
advantage
need
New
to
York.
format
Yeah,
it
not easy.
just
Trying to
for
make that
that's
play
it.
for a seam, just gets found out, and a bunch of players in the back alley.
come on.
Skies is
Skies, nice
challenging.
shots.
Scraps is now in a 1 versus
Why
3.
is this way?
You can rip Priest
Bomb going
off the
down,
heady. There is hope, but if he crosses the safety,
Scraps.
that'll be the
Nobody
round.
gets
But
one.
that is the exact start Scraps needed.
Just beams all round, non-stop. Who's that? Sneaky spot to be in. I think it was Hydra there in that tiny little close
Nice
L.
play, though.
Great work out of the New York Subliners. They equalize happily after that first round.
Well, the Mercado dream right now. Back-to-back
They're
rounds
using
on offense.
Canvas to
Just
put
pulling out
images
from
on their
the flank. You get
website?
control.
Who does
And then win
that?
the round. Nothing fancy
These guys are
there.
out of
And
control.
Hydra, nice start. 2 kills for every round he has been a part
They
of.
are out of control. Madness, I
Obviously,
say.
incredibly efficient work in the map one as well. Just another day in the office for Hydra.
Here we go. Another round now for Ravens on offense. Will history repeat itself? Nab that bomb, nades over the top towards A. And let's see how comfortable they look now with a lot of trophies at play for the New York Subliners. Here we go. They're up and about.
I found out how to
Still
make
gets the
shorts
ball. That's
off of
unlucky,
my
man. The trophy
videos.
was down.
As long as they don't get
Timing
copyrighted.
trophy, it, like,
So I
has
have
to
to
open
start
itself
cutting all the
almost. So
music
hey,
from
free
all the
first blood.
videos.
Exactly what the Ravens were looking for.
Oh,
You
yeah?
push out, you get control, and
But if I
they don't seem
don't,
to be
I
interested in
can
the
make
bomb plant
shorts,
just
like,
yet.
from
And this
our
is a
reactions and
triple
stuff.
stack in the tunnel. New York are going for it in a seam. Read it like a book and
Whoa.
pick them
Nice
apart.
comeback.
Oh, kill
All
cam,
4
please.
down
Oh, wait a minute.
fast.
Here it comes. Oh, it was Paul with the last one.
Yeah, Paul got the freebie.
Asim picks his way forward, takes care of business, and wow, good work out of the Ravens there to read the tunnel play.
And 3 for 3 on offense. Again, this is exactly the way the map is almost designed to be played. And the perfect nades as well, right from the jump. It's always nice to see frags in the mix over the Semtexes. I'm a fan.
Here we go. Nothing out of Kismet just yet. 0-3 for him and for Priester. Nades up over the top. Will they land? Ravens, they're in position to maybe catch an 0-2. It's a tag.
And I think Subliners in this moment maybe trying to play a bit of that information game, right? A full spread across the map, maybe
sorry
waiting for
about that,
flank.
guys.
Maybe trying to get Kismet in the mix. If you have Skies watching over him, almost assuredly with the snipe, you want to keep that middle of the map open. Maybe let Kismet make a play. But right now for London, I think they're probably playing a guessing game of, wait a minute, did these guys go to B? There's been almost no noise. They know about Priesta, but they don't know if he has the bomb.
Everyone's
And
slow
London might
playing
start
like
to
crazy.
overcommit,
I
work
like
through
this
tunnel,
play.
and they're just going to get caught. It seemed, though, able to catch at least one.
But it's a
Doesn't
quick
get
trade.
out with his life, but this is just a difficult round, I think, for London to read.
It was a big brain play from the Subliners. Hasn't paid off. Nasty takes care of Skies. 40 seconds left, and Hydra. Dead Silence is going to make him move. Oh, and he shooting good too. That's a bad look for Nasty, unfortunately. Paul, will he be able to pick up this trade? He does. Good work there. Ravens still holding the advantage here. It's 2v1.
Yeah, tough to read, but a couple of these kills just fall into your lap. And Priesta 0-3 for the moment, gets the bomb down for free. And
for Major
there is
2.
a decent bit of clutch potential in this moment. He does have dead silence to work with. And he's
put,
trying to make the
Major
play.
This is Major 2 day 1.
And he's
Either
gone straight towards the middle of the map, looking for the cross.
losers
Or
round
he
1 or
can capture
elimination
cover.
1.
Bad positioning, bad
Or
timing.
elimination.
Paul
Major.
X. Great work, ample
put
time.
losers.
I'm just gonna put
Would be the man to dive on
Major
it. Gonna want to
losers
wait until
1.
their dead
Losers
silence
round
finishes, so you see them take
That's
a little bit of
all
time here.
today,
Pause,
except for the very
reflect
last
on what was
game,
a great round.
which
The
it didn't even
Ravens
matter.
sit
Just
3-1.
put it all.
Again, you know, this is one of
Losers
the
round
few
1.
maps for
I'm just
Search
gonna
and
put
Destroy that
Majors
London
2,
enjoy playing
Major
on.
2,
Had a
losers
decent
1.
bit of success. They had a quad stack
That's
basically down low by the A site because that is the typical Mercado play. And I mean, London, they left the bomb towards the A site. Everybody else was making plays on different sections of the map. And obviously, you saw a couple of those Ds. Honestly, if a team doesn't get that first blood, I think New York probably ended up just winning the round, and the play works out perfectly.
London
but Asim breaks it down
making a
just
good
enough to
statement
set
in the
his
search
teammates
game.
up. And I mean, hey, 3-1 lead right now. Priest and Kismet 0-8 combined. Ravens happy right now to fly.
Well, the ballsy play from Asim pays off. Here we go, though. Another round for the New York Subliners now on defense. Can they catch them out? Nate's been great from the, there we go, from the Ravens. A little bit of a trade back, but you got full control of the courtyard now. Big work there on the tags from Nasty. Trades out from Skies. 3v3.
And that's a quick one as well. Nasty jumps out far enough. You might actually have enough control to try to get this bomb planted quickly or challenge in the tunnel. And Nasty's going to do it. Skies kills a teammate, and just like that, Ravens looking like they're going to go up 4-1 unless Priesta can find a way. That is quite the start. He is being hunted down.
Well, hunted, is it enough? Asim wins the big one. Ravens with
Where do you want me to
numbers.
send it?
As they are running it forward, the confidence starting to build.
Facebook.
4-1.
This is kind of like a bit of a breakdown as well. A couple team kills coming through, a couple dominant rounds for Ravens. And you're seeing a bit more intense look on their faces, giving them a little bit of confidence as well. Smile on Paul X's face, and again, I'm just thinking about that search and destroy. There's a look at the team kill that came through. Unfortunate lineup, and even for Nasty. I mean, the stuns coming through, the coordination on point right from the jump. Happy to be a playmaker.
It's rendering right now.
Able to get on the board, but Kismet still 0-5.
0-5 still. We'll see if he can't get something
Just this
going.
one?
We're running out of
Or just
rounds.
the first
Mate.
one?
6-2 for Paul X.
First one, yeah.
Beam from Skies. He managed to turn this game right around. Here comes the close range. Oh, nade! Hydra 2 right off the rip. The nade lands.
Oh,
Another
but
team kill.
Priesta.
Another
Hydra's
from
been
New York.
killed
What's going
twice by
Seeing
team.
the 2v3.
Kills.
Scraps and Paul X can make something happen. Cheeky spot from Paul X. Maybe Wall X is what he's going for, but not quite enough there. And I think you agree the bomb down, nice little triangle around the site, and honestly for Scraps, I mean, you're not getting through this.
It can be a PNG,
If you're
right?
Paul X, probably not getting through the tunnel as well. I think they're maybe trying to group up
Actually, I
together and
think
time out this
Facebook
as well as
makes
they
you
can,
save it
but
as a
these are
JPG anyway,
insanely
because they
difficult gunfights to
fucking
win.
In the kill
re-render
box
it.
right now.
The
He's
safe
been spotted.
space.
Skies maybe there. Priest has
Which
got
it don't
eyes on
matter
it as
for a
well.
thumbnail,
I mean,
because
it's a matter of
thumbnail's tiny
time.
anyway.
No hope whatsoever.
So-
The New York team killers get around.
I almost want the stats of if you're on
have to get that
offense and you
after
get a guy in that little jump up ledge the Hydra was on,
Yeah.
your odds of winning after the fact, because I feel like anytime someone gets to this spot, it's just dominant. You're always making plays, and Hydra literally a hop, skip, and a jump that direction. Free two-piece and killed him so fast he didn't
Yeah,
even
but-
realize that he got both.
And then Priester took care of him. Crazy, crazy turn of events.
That's
4-2, straight cold-blooded. Let's see what happens once again. The Ravens have been very strong in these attacking rounds. Will they find another? As Hydra managed to heat things up just enough to make it uncomfortable. Here we go, Subliners on defense.
If it ain't broke,
Kismet's
don't fix it, right?
0-5.
Just straight back over exact same site. Pressure's right on, but Nasty making a slight adjustment, but still aggressive. And all about this timing. Priesta looking at the door, and you see they've already got one man in position. But Hydra does get first blooded, so another advantage towards London. That flank got read perfect.
Yeah, all eyes forward now. This should be great. Kismet's in a sweet spot. Will they check it? They don't. Nasty gets just to safety. Kismet somehow runs inside. Pandemonium all left now on Skies. In the 1v2, turns it into a 1v1. It's on Nasty. Shoulders are being thrown. Is the possibility now to slow this down, pump the brakes, shows something up. Skies, though, with attack in hand. He's not going to let this one go.
Oh, that's good movement as well. Instead of getting caught in the alley, able to hold an iron for a moment and back up. He knows he has the right gun for the job, but maybe now a bit of a guessing game. You see, Nasty actually did pop dead silence. So he's going to start moving around. And this is great timing potentially for Nasty.
Oh, he's coming up on it. Skies, he's still got his eyes on the prize. Nasty, though, he's sneaking. He's sneaking. Here it comes. The Ravens keep it together.
Good
Map
play by
point.
Nasty with the dead
That's
silence.
a wonderful read by Nasty. I don't know if he like caught an elbow or something on Skies going in, but Nasty was locked in, knew what the play call was going to be, and took his time.
All right.
After the dead silence
Looks like London is going to be taking this match.
Definitely
round
a
away, I
dangerous
believe.
one, but right back to the
Bomb
A
goes
site
down
they
on A.
go. They have been on point
Wait,
with
what?
the first bloods. And this is Mercado. The New York Subliners do not
Am I
have a ton of
behind?
reps on. They have played it once, and that was back in stage 1.
Probably behind.
I think right
Is
now
it
they're
2-5?
feeling
It's
that
2-5.
Right now it's showing. Nate's up. Tags
2-5.
Not enough to get the kills this
25
time,
seconds
Subliners
left.
war.
Put bomb
In
down on it.
position, a big win
I'm
trades there.
behind.
Skies. Great job of the last
Don't
few
say
bullets
nothing.
there to take care of Nasty.
What browser are you using?
Well, I wonder if you can actually use the same spot for Paul Lex that he was going for last time. It's
I don't
Trace
know
on the
then.
bomb side again, and
Maybe
Scratch
try
actually does
Chrome?
get a pick. Nothing there for Paul, though. So
But
the
that'll
bomb
just
does go
open up a
down,
new
but
process.
much better off this time, especially if you line up Scraps. They're right in front
I'll
of you.
just have to.
Can't quite bag him yet, though. Paul in position. The trap is set. The reach out for the second. He was feeling it.
You were right there
Scraps
with
right now,
me
though, going for
whenever
against this map. It's a 1v1.
The last
Kismet has had a rough
map.
run of Mikado so far.
Yeah, but he can run, right? If you got the dead silence, you can afford to fly. You know you're dealing with the AR, but Paul X, this is the spot we talk about. The spot used to
Clutched it up.
perfection in a dominant S&D win.
Yeah,
Against those
domination
Major
for
1
London.
champs. What a bounce-back
now I'm
game
gonna
for
reload.
London.
And that's the spot right there. Ravens manage to tie it up. We go 1-1 as Mikado comes to a close and a very dominant display. 6. For that game 5. Chance, how are we feeling, man? Are we going to see this get closed out?
Look, hotel control, there is a clear-cut advantage to the Subliners, but
Yeah.
it is London's favorite map to play. London are in a weird spot for that map where they actually
Alright,
have
guys.
a great
If you
We'll see whenever we get in.
see now, I'm buffering right now.
KD,
why I
like
think
the
I get a
4th or
little bit
5th best
behind.
overall, so they're
It buffered
finding the
for a little
kills,
bit right when
just
I
not
started,
executing, getting the
and then
wins,
I
but the
thought I was
potential's there.
good.
And then on Outbagger Fortress Hardpoint, 3-1 record compared to the 3-5
This laptop
New York,
doesn't
so
have
a
a,
lot of potential
a
in the next two
plug-in
maps.
for a
There's a
hard
lot going to
line
be going
though.
on the next 2 maps,
So,
ladies and gents. Don't go too far. We're going to go to a quick commercial break on the other end.
I'm all on wireless right now. But it's just a recording, it's not a stream. So it won't be so bad. It'll be fine. Trying to cut out all the music here, guys. So I'm gonna go grab a pen so that I can write down timestamps. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. You here?
Yep.
Alright, looks like we got 5 matches today. Starting with this one here. NYSL London. We got Boston, Seattle. Florida, LAT. Las Vegas, LAG. And then elimination round 2 at 7:30. I think it's the winners of 2 of these games. So we don't know exactly who's going to be playing yet. But the losers of all these games go home, Cat. It's done for them. They're Dunskies. Over with. No points either. There will be 0 points given out if they go out in 8 through 12. Which is probably the worst thing for their champs contention. Online matches get a pretty good amount of points, but these LANs give them way more. a couple good lands will mean way more than a whole year of playing good online COD. So we've got NYSL and London. Then we got Boston, Seattle. So we're having a little bit of tech issues today, folks. If it looks bad and sounds bad, we apologize for any inconvenience, but we're doing the best we can. How about a baseball, Cat?
Negative for me, sir. I have a couple adult beverages this evening.
But no baseball?
Not right now. If I do, I'll take another net. Because how many I've drank. So right now I'm like, I'm like slightly buzzing. I can tell the difference in my brain, right? So, but if I were to hit my dab pen, even just once, dude, I'm immediately faded.
Right.
I won't be able to talk. I won't. And, yeah, so we're not doing that today, guys.
No problem.
Maybe one day y'all can catch me. Or you can go
maybe
back
on stream.
to week 1. Yeah, maybe on stream. Well, it's on stream. But you could probably go back to week 1, I think day 2, was when I was drunk on these videos. You might be able to find me. Go find me on the episodes, guys, and you'll be able to see what it's like.
All right.
You'll get a good
We're gonna
glimpse.
get back into it here.
Presented by the GMC Hummer EV Pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
All right,
Ladies and
into
gentlemen,
game 3.
welcome back to Major 2. We're about to get into game 3, and for those of you in the venue, you know
God,
there's a
imagine how
whole
much
load
those
going
scuffs
on. We go
actually
from
cost,
scuffs
though,
to
at
BR
the
Paradox
venue.
Customs
You know
to
everything's
all sorts of
overpriced
goodies.
there.
Boston Breach Merc actually flying off the shelves. I need to hit that one up before everything sells out. And for
Boy,
those
he's
that
throwing
guy
t-shirts out
plays
to the
on
crowd.
stage,
I like it.
throwing t-shirts at people. No, not a safety hazard. He's a gentle giant. I saw the parachute appear behind us because they're like, he's throwing them far, and they parachute down. This is crazy. It's the same stuff. We wish you could be here. You in chat, give us a 1. I'll give you a moment to deliver. We're almost ready to get another control. Let's go.
I'm sure the chat's going to absolutely deliver on that. A lot of parachutes in the building. Wasn't expecting that at all. And I don't know how many people were
I'm just gonna
expecting
have to
this
figure
series
out
to be
my
tied
YouTube
up
login
going
now.
into map
God
3. But
dang
again, London playing with absolutely nothing to lose. And your Major 1 champions staring down the barrel of a top 12 placing. So this is delicate hours. And this is the moment, I think, for London to really prove their worth and show what they're made of. Back to a respawn. Back to hotel. I know the map number 1, not the funnest thing in the world for the Ravens fans. But on control, a wealth of possibilities. Again, offensive round win percentage. Phenomenal for New York, but still respectable for London. Honestly, both of those respectable for London. It's just been in the clutch where they have faltered.
Let's see if they can get the clutch going, because everyone in London,
London
you do have to learn
needs
how
to
drive
do something,
right.
or else
None of
they're
that
going home
automatic
early.
nonsense we have out here. Here we go. Priest is trying to get himself over towards B. He's on attack. Can he find anyone? He's run past all the members of the Ravens and brought down in a hail of gunfire. Hydra, though, the last man standing. He's going to get that capture going, and it's potential for a 2-man stack.
Well, if you're near 80% winning your offensive rounds, this is as good as it gets. And I think London, not even particularly interested in fighting for it for the moment. I think they've realized, well, that tick progression isn't going super fast, so we might as well try to fight it if there's no stack. And wrapping back, I've seen the first one.
What time do you have on
the
your-
second one,
well, I
the
guess I don't
Kingsman,
know. 110?
ripping their
No, it
heads
stopped at
off, and
110.
that surely is going to be the
Yeah,
setup.
it's
And if you're
getting
London,
deep.
you don't need to take these
Halfway through
gunfights
the
anymore.
third
This
tick.
point is
Could be
gone.
able to
You need to
tell.
get your butt over toward that A
He's going
zone,
to hit.
Now
because
it's
you see how quick New York are
to
jumping on it.
6,
Get them
5,
touches over towards the
4.
A side of the map. That's where we're
Okay,
going
you're
now.
about
And it's
2
team kills,
seconds
unfortunately.
ahead.
Seem the man in, Hydra. Surely he reads this. Great time in there. As I think
I
there may
just
be a
won't
nade
do
on the
any,
floor,
like,
but that's not going to
big
slow him
plays
down
at the club.
whatsoever. Big work out of
That'll be
Paul.
alright.
Stay alive there. The life count, though, for the New York
I'll be
Subliners.
right back after.
Another glaring sign of their dominance so far.
I mean, this is just problematic. London, again, instead of rotating over to A
Alright.
zone to
Yeah.
defend, they just have
After
players
there,
taking
looks to be
gunfights over
pressure.
towards B, but
Priest
it's
is coming
basically already
in,
done,
he wants to
and they
make
are
a
getting
play with
punished
jewelry
for it. And
to
number
get the
2 just
back
spawned up next to
control
Kitchen.
for New
So I don't
York
think he's
to
going to
get
read his
this
scraps as
8 point.
nearby, but
And if they can
he
get
does
this
have
ace
the gun.
point, it
Kismet
is
takes
the
him down.
snake
Everything's safe and
They got a
secure. This
two-stack
is
now.
a
Looks like
clinical round
three-stack
coming in.
maybe
Now we're
even.
at a
22 lives
three-stack.
for the Subliners, 14 for the Ravens. Can they get the break here towards the A zone? Better
Here
late
they
than never, but you got to
come.
get going, boys. The scene
They
come
gotta
down.
break
Break
it.
to the feed.
Mistake hit.
Kismet gets his as well.
Exactly.
Last man
Alert.
up. Scraps doesn't get it. New York Subliners win the round.
Nice job from New York.
Okay, that
one.
might answer our
No
question
control.
about how the hotel control is going to go. That was no effort, no time wasted from New York. They walked straight into the B
This
zone,
one seems
took
to
that
be an
one.
attack-heavy
Kismet popping
map,
plays
honestly.
as well, and
It is.
a very
Especially
easy
like
rotation
somebody as
for
aggressive
Jay.
as New York.
I think
with
London, if they
Hydra and
wanted to,
Kismet
could
in
have
the
made it
front
a
of the
little
lines.
bit easier
And then
for New
Priest,
York.
one of
but
the fastest
trying to keep
ARs
going
of
for 'em,
the league.
Got to keep them barrels smoking.
You should have
Here
seen
we
him
go, though,
yesterday,
another
man.
round.
He
New York
was
Subliners now on
flying with those
defense.
double
Ravens,
kills
they
on the
will be
first
attacking
destroy
A
match,
and B.
which was the same map,
30 lives apiece.
ironically.
It's
But
the first to fall. Here we go. Ravens need this one. You don't want to be walking down that 2-0. We've seen a few full reverse sweeps in the control mode in the tournament already, but they're not that common. Here we go.
Ravens are trying to give themselves options as well, almost playing it like a round of S&D, a
gets
little
good
spread
info.
across the board. And if you're talking about S&D, they got first blooded and second blooded, and Nasty might just be the next man in line. New York Subliners are
Stars
already
around the
all
corner,
over
but
your
he actually
base.
get his
Have a
save.
decent bit of
Captain
control around the
Tatum.
map, have players in kitchen, and Ravens for the moment yet to get near a point, but it looks like B might be open. You do have number 6 on your screen, Asim, the opportunity to make plays as Ravens trying to scrounge their way through the middle of the map and help them out.
The Ravens did a little bit more than scrounger. They've won almost every single fight in the journey
London,
towards the
couple
B
good
zone.
kills here, but they're still okay. Now they're finally stacked on B.
Can Scrap slow them down on a force breeze?
Looks
About to
like
come
they
to a
got
close. Oh, I
a
love
good
that.
stack
More
here.
than his Spidey senses
Almost with the
ticking
second
there.
tick.
Wasn't
Can
gonna
they
win
get
those
it?
fights. Get his teammates
Oh,
now
Kismet,
involved.
2 big
Can
kills,
they get
though.
to the point? Kismet wins a few more. Scraps can't get any more in the feed. You managed to stop the
But
play.
there's still
if you're the
one
Subliners,
person,
and you stop the
Kismet,
spree.
Big
2
wins by
more
Kismet again, the little
to
1v1
hold them
on the
all
point.
off
You see
the
New
B
York
zone.
Subliners,
Good
if Kismet
defense by
loses that
Kismet.
gunfight, they probably flood back in towards that B zone, but now they can jump on the defense and they can jump on the 2-piece Hydra. Simply built different, and Hydra's still alive, but only for a moment.
London has
London cleared
control.
him out, back to the A zone, more of a standard situation,
Nasty,
but this is
snaking,
beautiful stuff by the
slippery,
Ravens so
and
far.
snaking.
Already 2 ticks over towards B, and based on the
They
set
got a
from New York,
3-stack
that's
here.
gonna
Just look at
strength
those
up that
snakes right
A
there.
zone.
Look at 'em.
Want to try to defend this for the next minute and 40.
New York says forget
Yes,
about it. They're going
um,
to give up B. They're going to go towards A slowly but
Nasty,
surely. Leather
holding
will
in,
get captured.
the
Try to keep the
corner
members of the
clock
Ravens
and
pinned.
jewelry.
The top side of the map. That's Kismet's
Bang
job right
grabber.
now. He
That's
is
the
the
element
man
for
on the door. And Nasty, I've seen the ID, and I
We
want
call
none
it
of
clock.
it. One segment remaining on
I
B.
think that was the
If
one
the
that came
Ravens
up
are
with
in,
a call out
it's a
actually,
good look,
because I
but
saw
you've
that
got to get past
big like
Kismet first.
bolt
And I think he's got a little
like
bit of
crashed
help.
in the
Nasty's
middle of the
gonna be
room.
working with
It
Scraps,
looked
so
like
they
a
know
clock
Kismet's nearby,
looking
but
inside of
I
a
think
clock.
Kismet right now trying to be aggressive on the play. But all that information Nasty's able to
I
get,
think
delivers
that's why
to
we
his
call it
teammate,
clock
you
now,
get the
but it
kill.
works.
So much pressure on the flank coming through.
We
Nasty gets
understand.
another kill as well in London. This is the switch. This is where
They
the
got the A
pressure's
zone,
on.
and only almost
Sure,
they got
Nasty's
almost 2
coming around
ticks
the
on
back.
Take
B
their time
on B
for
already
the
too.
moment. Try to read the corners or maybe
But
not.
Hydra
piercing
playing
the
a
wall
ratty
for the
spot. Being a
moment, and they
nuisance.
still have that bedroom control.
Lovely work there on the defense from the New York Subliners. Nasty, though, still alive. Top bedroom. His teammates have got a lot of numbers over
Hydra
here,
still
but you
needs
still
to
have
be
to
found.
find Hydra. That's the hard spot here to deal with.
Hydra
Slow
spotted.
and capture. Anyone there on B? Yep, they're going
That
to
is
got
a
it.
second.
Yeah, around right
That's
there
the
from
round.
London.
Great work out of the Ravens.
Well,
Another
there
attack
you go.
win.
I
Just
thought that
for
sun knock
the
connecting
top
on
on the
Hydra
delay.
down low might have been a bit of a
I think I'm
giveaway,
yelling
but
at the-
they read it, took care of business, and maybe an offensive
Everything I'm
shootout we
saying,
might
I
have
get
on
to
this
see it like
map.
2 or 3
A
seconds
little bit
prior.
more effort from the Ravens,
So
but
I
they
gotta
took care
count
of
in my head.
business. And Scraps, by the way,
It's
doing a
really
good job.
enjoyed that S&D a little bit
This
more
is the
time to get the
outcome,
gun
ladies
up 10
and
and
gentlemen.
5 through those first 2 rounds. If you get your ARs feeling good, you will absolutely have a good time. Maybe just get to see more in the mix. Honestly, him and Paul X struggling just a little bit, but a lot of that was from round 1.
We're going
Tough round
in
one.
New York
Confidence is
to
key
attack
here in the Call of Duty League.
on this
Some
control.
players lose it, others
team
fake it
three.
until they make it. Here we go into another round. Subliners, they are on attack and they are heading towards B.
Stuns out and about for everybody. I think it actually didn't connect.
Hydra getting taken down. What a big kill.
Yeah, Racine making the best
Took
of
control of
it.
that
Started off with
situation.
attack
Hopping
for
over the
jump
barrier
and a
like that
much better
just
opening
to
break right there
slip
for
Hydra's
London.
aim just a
Decent
little
bit
bit.
of control.
Solid
The
to
B zone not getting
Closer.
captured for the
Thank you.
moment. And so much coverage through mid right now for London. Trying to
Couple
be
people over
delicate
here
about
on
how
A
they
for
want to approach this
NYSL.
A zone.
Can they
Delicate,
hold
they've
it
got to
down?
get it
To
going though.
This
2
looking
players on
for
it,
a
it's going
pick.
fast. First segment down, 2 to go. You don't want to give this up now. A lot of time
Nice
left still in
kill.
the
Pick them
round to
for a
battle
pick.
over it. it, and even more lives. Here we go, though. London getting involved. They've stopped the progress. The second segment is gone, though. Can they clear it up? Is Brisa just lying in wait?
What a
Kismet
big
still
double
dancing.
kill.
And
Nice.
he's dancing, baby. 2 kills there. 3 now in a row. 15 and 8 overall.
Yeah, and standard
As
round
they get
is
the
gonna
A-zone
get
captured.
2:08 on the clock right now
Can
for
they get
York.
something
You can
going
already
on
see
B?
putting themselves in prime position to start working this B zone. Asim is behind enemy
He wants
lines.
it. Oh,
They
he
were
definitely
aware of it, but it seems still
They're
wins.
behind in
Gunny
kills
Paul
now.
delivers for the next one
NYSL
in London
loses
right now.
control there.
Safe and secure on defense. They're reading the flank as
It
well.
looks like
They have the
Priest's gonna have
setup
to
that they
try and
want.
gather
New York out trying to break it
backside
down. It's Hydra
on
on
the
one end,
spawns
Priest
and
on
make sure
the
they're
other.
secured before
Looking
they
to
push
find
any
that first
further.
opening.
Ravens did a great job last round of this slow and steady approach towards this B zone, one kill at a time. Make sure the
If you
power
look at where
positions are
Nasty
safe.
is, what a
Clean that
spot!
bedroom,
Just
make
able
that
enough to
bed.
peek over that.
Can they get it
What
done?
is that?
19
A
lives
board?
now for the
The
Subliners
sign?
to attack with.
Good sign there.
Nasty loses a big one there to Priest. That's
That's
the
kind of a
back line open
nifty
now.
spot
Scraps
that you
Hill
don't
wins a
see
big
too
one over
often
towards
on the
Priest
set.
bedroom, so
opening
they're
up the
trying
back,
to just stay
though.
alive and effectively this 2 versus 3. Priest is taking his time because he knows there's going to be
It
spawners.
looks like there's a
Skies
three-man
just
stack
kill
at the top.
spawners just like that. 3-man stack on the point. Kismet reads the flank. You spawn so far away, and they just
what a
broke him down in this
dominating
round.
There's a bundle of
force.
Subliners
Yeah.
players
It
over there
looks
by
like they
B.
will
No
get
one in
there.
position to really stop this. I think the round is done.
That was
Kismet, he's holding the
good.
ball back.
And
He's got
Subliners
one
take
kill
it.
from a seam there, but it's nowhere near enough. The
Good
Subliners,
chocolate.
they found one opening. They took it, and that's
From
the
the,
round.
from the
That
beginning
point.
of the
That was
round,
just like
you know,
dominoes, right? As soon as Skies
I want to
pops
say
those
Scratch
two
had
in the
really
feed,
heavy
he just gets
point
completely
on
opened
top
up,
of the
and
apartment,
everybody on the
and
Subliners,
he
like,
wanted to
Priest
keep that control, but he's able to be taken down by Priesta. Hydra wrapping around through the back as well, and that really started London's downward spiral of a troll spree for that entire round.
Kismet, by the way,
Just wasn't
19
enough
kills. That's not
aggressive
too shabby.
Yep.
A couple of these players
taking
on
that
Ravens
New
continue
York.
to struggle, especially so on defense.
Nasty though, having a whale of a time, 15 and 13. He's
Can
very much
NYSL win
involved.
the
Here we go.
defense here
Thumbs
to
up.
close this out?
Trophies, you name it. We're going to not let the same shenanigans befall us if you're the Subliners. Big defensive work already. Scraps finds one, dips out, plays it safer. Seam, another win for him. Forward you go. Skies, though, the brick wall. Ooh, Paul out of bloody nowhere. Takes his head clean off, gets on a B.
And a little fight for mid-map control as well. Nasty doesn't quite make the reads, and Priest is going to open it up. So Subliners now, you're jumping on the point from 2 different directions. In Kismet, 21 and 11, another 2-piece around this B zone. I mean, he has truly made that his home, and flanks coming through, does get red, so London for the moment, 2 players around A, but I think Subliners not interested in giving it away for free. You see Kismet so quick to get in the mix.
He's trying to stop it. 5 now in a row for Kismet. Lordy, he's still going.
Loaded.
Tagged up. No problem. Scraps wins it. 1 bullet would have made the difference. Now you clean up the point. Hydra now doing what he can to take care of Scraps. You've made A safe. Will the Ravens be able to get towards B? I don't think so. The spawns are all over, but you're still holding a foothold
They're
here
holding
at A.
it good.
Gotta
They're
check the
holding it,
corners. Hey,
well
at least
so
get
far
the
on
trade.
defense.
Still trying to keep things open, and honestly, maybe a 2-front war. Nasty's making plays over towards the B zone. 2 players for London over towards A, so it is scattered battles across the board. Scraps is going to have maybe a 2 versus 1. Nasty going to try to fend off all of New York, but it looks like that B zone for London maybe collapsing as the slow
Might
A
be
capture
getting A
continues.
here
Slow, steady,
unless
but it's getting
Hydra
done.
can do
Ravens.
something crazy here.
Win this fight, Scraps. You get yourselves streaks, and you get yourselves the A zone. Good work there from the Ravens. Will he be able to find the kill as well? Teammates are there. Forward now on to B to try to force the round 5.
And I think, but you got number 1, Priesta, maybe going through a flank through the middle of the map, trying to keep things controlled. London actually has so much pressure over towards the
Scraps
bedroom,
with a huge
and in the
kill.
meantime,
That
there's the
needed to
cruise for
happen.
Scraps.
He really
I
wants to
think they
dominate
know
the
that
back of this
Skies is going to be
field.
behind him,
Make
and
sure
if they hit him
they
before, they
touch the
certainly do now.
Really
Clean
cruise.
shots coming through. Scraps has rocketed up
huge.
this round.
7th
Looks
streak,
like a
5
7th streak.
offshore now. 1 minute 20 remaining on the clock, and here come the Ravens. Forward on the
Scraps
point,
picking
goes
up the
Priesta
kills.
dropped once again. Scraps finding the
looks
kills.
like
3
he's
man
20 and 8
stack for the
right
Ravens.
now.
They are looking to force the final round.
He's by himself, though. I mean, that was
He's got
straight up
2 of them.
beans, but needs to get a couple more. 2 players jumping on him. Trophy out, he does get traded.
It's not
So
over
looks like
yet.
New
Only
York
10
had 2
lives left
players
for
that made
London.
it towards the bedroom, but a team lying in wait. Got the stuns out
10
as
lives
well.
left
There's
for
2
New
players
York as
underneath
well.
him. I don't understand why these stuns do not connect.
You know what? They're looking to
Here
try to
comes
dodge
the cruise.
this. 21 to 9 out of May Marshall. Can he catch another one here with the cruise? It's going to be close. No cigar.
Cruise
Priest
unable
to find
to
the kills,
hit.
and his teammates seem still alive above him. Oh, now he's in the elevator shaft. Kismet a day to come around that corner. He's ready to rock and roll. Here comes the fight. Oh, Kismet absolutely floors him. You're running out of time, and you're running out of lives, London.
Yeah, Kismet is winning all the big gunfights, but the
And
lines
YSL
might be
was
where
still a
this
pretty
round
good
gets
hold.
decided. 9v7 advantage for New York and more pressure on London to jump on the point. Just get your trades. That's all Subliners need to do, and they're getting the entries as well.
Kismet 28-15, almost double
To be
positive.
had here in this position. Less than 30 seconds remaining
That's
on
a
the round.
1.5.
Kismet, he is still
Oh,
running
28
wild.
15. That
London,
is
they're going
almost
to try to maybe
almost
triple stack
double.
this point,
I
but
think
they know they're
620
jumping
at
into a
first.
pinch, and they're getting
My
picked
mistake.
apart along the way. Subliners 7v3 for
Only
the
16
game.
seconds
Looking
away
to go
from
up
securing
3-1.
this.
It seemed last-ditch effort.
Only
10
3 lives
seconds
left
to
for
go.
London,
Oh, we
too.
need to see
That's
something
pretty
real
much
special
it.
here from the Ravens, and we're running out of lives, running out of time, and that is is going to be
as
that. It's going to be
NYSL
a
looks like they're going
3-1.
to take this
Nasty, the
control.
last man here. There is no hope in hell. And there we go. The New
London
York Subliners take
come
control.
up a little short in the control.
Comfortable, clean, and easy. Kismet
I mean, London's not a bad squad, but they're playing against NYSL, man. I mean, they won Major 1. They're playing well. They probably got the best SMG, or even some say the best player in the whole league in Hydra, leading them. And then Kismet right behind him as we look at the final scoreboard. Kismet 29-16. Wow. Absolutely.
Let's look at these non-traded kills. Kismet with 24. Scraps coming up with 19.
22
Everybody
and 10
underneath
for
is
Scraps.
not near enough. Scraps really putting the numbers up. I believe Fortress Hardpoint is our next. And on that Hardpoint, it looked like a shutout damn near on Hotel from New York. We might be seeing a downfall as we speak on the next map.
Yep, this could be the end of the London Royal Ravens run. We will see.
But also, you know, Mev, Fortress is mixing. Fortress is almost as bad as Bocage.
Yeah.
So we might see the mixture. It could honestly be anyone's game, but I'm looking to favor New York going into this next one.
He's got an NYSL shirt and a Boston Breach hat. Come on, bro.
Hey, man. When you got to support the whole CDL, it's a hard job.
It's a hard job. It's tough indeed, guys. It's tough. So I appreciate you guys being here.
Hit the merch shop.
Even with a few tech issues we might have, we're still trying to get the content out there to YouTube for you guys. So I appreciate all you guys coming and checking it out.
Also, guys, it might take a little bit later to upload the episodes. The computer that we're working off of is a little bit lesser powered than the one we're used to. So it might take a little bit longer to upload. But we're on it.
Yeah,
I mean, we're here.
As soon as this game's over, I'm going to attempt it. And we'll see if, if I can even get into the YouTube. That's gonna be the first issue. And then after that, I gotta get the thumbnail off of Facebook. So then I gotta get on Facebook. And then, hopefully, with all that,
we'll see what
lets
happens.
me do the thing. Hold on, let me check something here. Yeah, it's probably gonna.
Or maybe
I'm probably
not
not gonna be able to upload
it's been
until
the whole
later.
year on Vanguard. A lot of teams a little
We'll
bit.
get what we can. Maybe I'll skip a game later on. That maybe doesn't matter so much, and I'll do the uploads during that game.
Can be said for the Outback or Hardpoint because the last two times.
Yeah, the upload and the stream together are going to be rough.
Games were within 10 points. They have just been delivering nail biters on this map, so maybe they can have the same against New York.
May God have mercy on the pick'ems because it's all up in the air. I didn't even get my pick'ems in this event. I'm embarrassed to admit that on air. Did you?
I haven't done pick'ems at all this year.
Oh,
So
for the love that is all things sacred.
42 minutes strong so far.
It's been a lot of fun so far in Boston. I know that the Subliners fans, you see quite a few of them in the venue. Of course, not too far to make that hop, skip, and a jump over here to Boston. There's not a lot of love in the crowd, but hey, they're having a good time indeed for the
Looks
Ravens.
like we have a tech issue on stage.
Concerning
audio.
Dealt with that ASAP.
So that'll give us
see how Seam can go chance. Again, you gave him a lot of love coming into this matchup.
More work later.
Playmaker, difference maker for his boys, but let's see what happens. Paul's looking very focused indeed. Nasty's had a great series so far in Scraps. Is that the turnaround moment for him? Is he hot now, Chance? Is he ready to go?
You're definitely not rendering.
Wow, I mean, okay, it's a bit too soon to make that call, but the potential is there. I mean, the gun's hot. He was absolutely slaying, but it is literally all 4 players across the board for Ravens that need to show up.
You're not rendering, you know what I mean? You're not editing.
At the start of the year, Nasty had, again, one of the best performances
Oh, yeah.
of his
Any tech
career,
issues,
so
I might.
Nasty's always going to be a guy
Very
to look
much I
out
can
for
do.
Cut
as
him
well.
out. Just
Just
cut off the recording, start uploading, and start recording next one or something when it comes. But it looks like that's one of the problems we're having right now with an audio issue on the London Royal Ravens side of the field.
You don't expect him to be the main slayer.
So we'll go into a quick break, and we'll see what happens.
So far this season.
Yep, no music, please. No music. This
it looks like we're going in.
See? It is going in.
We're going in.
It's Hardpoint, map number 4. Here in this series, let's get it.
Someone just didn't load into the lobby, I bet.
And it should be New York starting on the preferred side.
No,
So the
they said it
opening
was an
break's
audio issue,
always
but I think
something
it was
you need to make
just
sure
me.
you
It was
lock
easy to
down.
fix.
I mean, you have teams like, I think even Toronto are probably a prime example. If they're on the good side, if they want to set up the spawn trap, as soon as they get it, they never look back and dominate. Subliners need to look to recreate that same type of success, because I know New York Subliners, the record isn't quite as good. I know quite a few of those losses are when they start on the opposite side of the map, so they're looking to make the best of that early
We're getting off
opportunity.
into this Hardpoint match.
Royal Ravens can make that early break towards B2.
Hydra, the first one to be taken down. Also Skies.
And in they go. Nasty first man
It
of the
looks like
feed.
there's
No, Nasty
definitely
gets
going to
himself
be
two.
an
He might be able to
interesting
kill
game.
his spawn straight away. Good opener here. Can he get any more? No, unfortunate timing. Sweet hops from Priester. Stop the bleeding somewhat for the New York Subliners.
Yeah, still though, you always have players kind of nearby, Scraps, with an opportunity and making the best of it to try and deliver. Picks up the 2-piece towards the middle of the map, and now Ravens at least can get out through P1. So maybe the moment to see if you can get through a scene with the next kill. And right now, just off of the pure slang, London, this is a wonderful opening break.
20 seconds to go here on the point. Hydra cleans them up, no problem. The flip there. Unfortunate timing. I mean, the spawns are all over the place right now. I'm going to keep my mouth shut until we get into the next sort of hard point. But Ravens looking to make the break over towards 2. You've got Hydra in position already by the gallows. Good looks out the Subliners.
Man, that could have been a moment for Nasty too. Might have had a 1v1 gunfight around the point, but now he's playing up top. He's playing for control, and now you got to worry about the spawns for New York, because I don't think they're going to spawn in the back. They're going to be across the entire
Hydra
map.
going
At least
crazy
one of them
today.
is. You need the split, because it's never easy to predict, and I think Subliners happy for the splits, because now you actually have number 2 watching the pinch through the middle of the map, and the spawns give it and the spawns take it away. I think New York trying to take full advantage. Hydra got all the intel, but doesn't have his life.
All right, the Subliners players are literally everywhere. Here come the Ravens now, flying forward. Kismet, oh, baby gets 2. The trophy for the Ravens will not find a single thing. Over to the next point we go, 30 seconds in advance, and Hydra's already cleaning up.
And that's a moment that honestly, I mean, you don't want to call GG this early, but that is a pain point for London. As soon as you lose that gunfight on the right side,
yeah, but they're going to get the scrap. London is.
At least you do
they ain't
get
going to get the
scrap,
rotation.
So we'll be close to a tied up game, and honestly, maybe 10 seconds to try to make this break. And now
The
number 2
rotation's
spawning
important
out. So
coming into
trying to read these spawns.
P3 rather.
Spawning in and out across
Especially
the map.
this one,
Because
but
once you're in there, you're walking.
yeah, but you can also keep them in there too.
On the other
So
side,
yes, you might get this P3 time, but you can also walk them in there.
Moment for the New York Subliners to
The break
You're going to rotate out, it's definitely going to be a little bit harder.
Well, straight up 4v4, all guns ahead, but Scraps that first one to fall. It is a slow approach on this break. They're not playing at light speed, and they're going to get picked apart along the way. Perfection right there for New York.
Going in their favor.
Right now for a couple of these players.
Scraps looks like he,
he's on a
not Scraps, the opposite. Scraps looks like he got a kill. I'm not sure on who, but it looks like they let off the trigger a little too early. Basic mistake, rookie mistake.
Right down. Paul's going to spawn towards that side of the map. Now again, for the Ravens here, it's a tough scoreline, but you can keep the Subliners pinned. You can get over towards cannons and get things going for the next hard point. But Priester, that's 5.
And this is also not a good look, right? We brought up a scene for having some of the best stats in this game on this map. Well, 2 and 10 right now, and that was probably the least mixy hill we've ever seen on Albagra. A very comfortable, not quite full 60, but might as well have been. But Subliners trying to chain it together. First one in, a scene wins the gunfight though, and maybe
a solid 60 points. That's one whole hill. And now they're about to get on
They've
their
just
kick
gone
time.
from one side of the map to the other. They are just easily and comfortably out-rotating the Ravens.
They are Major 1 champions, and they are a major problem for many teams here in the league. Nasty tries to fly in, doesn't get a whole lot. Kismet's there to get it. All next up to the plate.
Who?
Will he swing for the fences, or will
Alex?
he struck out? Here we
It's just
go.
white.
Over 100
It's just
points
all white.
for the Subliners.
I think, Paul, maybe the
That's like a thing you can do with your skins. I've seen the Boston Breach one. They have it all green sometimes.
If you're going to play slow, you got to be on
Well,
point with the brakes, but
considering
that's
that
not
the
the case.
CDL
They get
takes
picked
over
apart.
and
Another
respins
2-piece from Hydra.
everything, including the
Scoreline
operator.
is starting
That
to
is
get
weird, huh?
completely out of control. More than a 100-point lead going into new. And you see the rotation again. Subliners always on top of
That
it.
is true.
Putting
I
the
don't know.
pressure. The snakes don't help.
Good
Now you get number
point.
4 Hydra sitting in new. Subliners right
Very
now, they
good
can do
point.
no
I do
wrong.
not know.
Whatever they want want to make happen, they succeed.
Well, the Ravens, they are struggling left, right, and center. Another hard point up, and it's full control for New York. Can the Ravens get close enough to even deal damage? 4 and 10 for Nasty. Slow stuff out of him. 4 and 14 for a Sim. Not really able to get things going. It is Priester, and it is
I was able to put this setup together too in about 15 minutes.
7 spree right now, and soaking the time.
Hey, and once again, it almost just feels like a slow game where Hydra just gets to chill
we
in
do
a
what we
corner,
got to do.
iron up, and
Do
know
what you gotta
exactly
do
where
to
he
try
needs
to-
to look. Number 9,
I am
he could have gotten it, but
really
the legs a little bit too
liking
strong
doing
on
this.
the horse, and maybe an opportunity for Ravens given life. And finally, the first full 4-man down feed that they have had, and they do have almost all the Subliners. 3 of them spawn on the right side, number 3 spawn on the left, and again,
NYSL though,
good
full
luck trying to
control
read that.
over this
They're
hardpoint
going to do
game.
the best. The guns are up. It was not quite enough. All angles covered
It
from
looks
the
like this
Subliners.
could be
Hey,
the
look.
end of the run
From
for the
Cold
Royal
God's
Ravens
chance,
already
maybe.
in Major
Keeping
2.
the time going to see him winning the fight now. Trying to keep him out the hard point. Back over, though, to number 1 we go. And the Ravens still suck at that tough 40 number.
They still
It's
suck.
always just the toughest
Is that what he
thing. We
said?
need the clean floor down. Most of the guys spawn in the
No.
spawn trap, and one spawns out. But hey,
Oh, they're
look at
stuck,
what all
I
the
think.
Ravens just
Not
spawned.
what
And
he
Subliners are
said,
gonna read it as soon as
yeah.
they
Still
comes
suck.
up. So I'm mixing that for the moment in a P1 for Ravens to try to take advantage of and maybe get the slaying
could've
hot.
swore that's
The
what he
best
said,
they have
though.
looked in the
Give
kill
him
feed
the
so far
chance.
this entire game.
Swear to God,
Hydra, though,
Jesus.
next one in line forces a team kill and collects. And look at number 3.
Oh,
Spawns out.
Jesus. I know that guy.
Skies get
That's
kills with the pistol on the
me.
kill feed as well. I mean, it is starting to
Pistol
get real
kills.
ugly. Subliners running the show. Hardpoint number 1 in their hands. Number 2, they've got map control for as well. Can the Ravens get some pressure on? They have to stop this slow and steady accumulation of points out of New York.
threw
And so
that-
far, scraps the man to get it.
He
Crossfires.
threw that
increases
stun
there for the
from
kills.
almost completely
he's
the
on
side
hunt.
of that window
And
into
on
that
the hunt
window.
maybe for those spawns, because spawn management
That's
has
it.
been sort of the theme of this map so far. Because
I can't. I sometimes miss a grenade if I'm directly looking at the goddamn thing.
I know a couple of his teammates are.
Oh, bro.
and
My
still
worst
running
is,
across the map, and Hydra
I'll be
found it
running
also
through a
letting
door,
do
and
all
I'll
of
be
the work,
moving, and I'll
trying to
straight
create
to the
this
side of the door that I'm
opportunity.
running
And
through.
again, they've been
Yeah.
picking up in the slaying department just a little bit.
Old work
At the
got me
time
really
now,
messed
getting the
up on
kills
that.
going slowly but surely. The momentum in their favor. Let's
They
go for a
moved
quick
their
listen in.
gun
We've got
on the
London Royal
screen
Ravens.
just to the,
Hydra
like,
just
I
kills
think to the
guys.
right a little bit.
Oh, we gotta listen.
We gotta listen.
I'm starting in, you're open. I need you open too. I'm close, focus open. It open, it open, open. I have open, I have open. One's weak, open up an Close, close. Hearts open. I have up, I pinch. Close, close, dead. Nice. One wasn't open. Go one. Close again. In the back, in the back. Close, 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 close. Watch out, close. Open and close. I'll go set up new. Listen, he ran away, Maps. He's maps on us, guys. Yep. Bench, I got spawn killed. He's running away, Maps. Nice. I'm full stunned. One's probably going to be doubles or something cutting you. You need to go, guys. You need to go. I spawned her.
So are they gonna be back right, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna go top maps.
Yeah,
Let's go.
nice.
Let's go. They got me, nice.
Nice, good job. All out, they're all out, they're all out.
Now come on, guys. 460. We're good.
Bottom maps to top maps. Bottom maps to
Let's
top
spawn front.
maps.
Let's spawn front. You got time,
Top
yeah?
maps, top
You
maps.
got time, yeah? I'm getting wood door. Hold my maps. Hold my maps.
Okay, bet. I get your maps.
Maps up.
I'm just holding my front. I might need help, guys.
I can help you from the way.
Get a read the street. Top maps.
We're going to the
Nothing
park,
is on
and
You
by the
help if you
way,
need help.
I need help. I'm more chat.
Stay there.
They're just gonna put keep it one. Chat together. 3, 2, 1. Ciao.
That was dope.
Two more front.
Nice.
Top mouse. Challenge you aggressive. Medium weak. Top mouse stairs. Top mouse stairs too. I know.
On the stairs.
On the time weak. One. Map stairs. Bottom maps inside maps. You went to top.
We spawn here.
One P1, one front.
We need to go, we need to go. Trying to get
That's what I was making enough room.
this done.
you remember in Vanguard?
Ravens not out of gas
when
just
they
yet.
were
The chance,
they
it
on
always hurts when the
accident, they had
3,
the
2, 1 go
call-out
doesn't work
coming
out.
through the
No, that's a
intercom.
pain point for sure.
Yeah.
Love the idea, but they were looking for a full 60.
Just
Instead, the
thought of it.
Subliners just made
Just
it
having
60,
me laugh.
and it's a 90-point lead
That's
on
what it
a
almost
Bagger, where
sounded
again,
like.
back to a hill that last go around. New York absolutely locked down, and Asim ends up finding the entry. 3 players right now for the Ravens, potentially all
It
4,
looks
trying to
like
work this
New York
flank.
will be
Given
taking
though
the
reads it
Hardpoint.
all day, collects the
Up by a
first.
solid
Even with
50.
2 HP, tries to turn it into something, but there you go, Ravens. Still more life, still able to get the break. And they're trying, man. They really are.
They are
It just
trying.
goes
They need
to
it.
show on
This is it, the
respawn
final
that
moments for the
aggressiveness
London Royal
and
Ravens here
your
in Major
holds
2, unless they
and
turn
they're
this map
keeping
around. Scraps
they
upstairs. wins
really
a big
does
one.
pay
Hydra's brought
off.
down.
I
Chris
guess
now trying to get
somebody
involved. Scraps finds his second.
is low
Can
on
the
the
back door remain
tournament,
safe?
London.
It does.
I hate
Paul
to
is
say
there.
it,
It's
but
4 down for
they're
the New
kind
York
of bullying
Subliners.
him.
4 down.
Yeah.
Hey, if they get another clean one again, always that long-term potential on this map. You can go on absolute runs, and if you're New York, you just want to stabilize, get behind enemy lines, be annoying and play for kills, but Kismet
They're
can't
still
do it.
up
He
by
gets
about
caught.
70.
Skies, him and Hydra, the next
Maybe
pairs that are
60.
in line.
Can NYSL close this
out?
Honestly, for 44 seconds right
In
now
this
for
game,
Subliners to win.
still
It'd be very
anywhere
difficult to do it here.
in
Right, hold it down. Hydra makes
I
it.
drew,
Ooh!
Looking for a weapon.
You give him the
Shot.
bags?
For a weapon, was it?
Looking for a weapon.
It was not a single bag.
that
We'll
was
come
an
back to that one
important-
later. The refs will be dealing with that. Hydra on a 3,
Hey,
4.
Oh!
Now he's
Okay,
putting
now we're.
shots.
That one was for sure.
It's getting
London,
ugly
guess
here
what?
on
You
Fortress.
suck.
The least
Go
intense
home.
face cam
Hydra's
I've ever seen.
taking the command.
It's just feeling zero
Yes.
pressure and
Yes.
getting our bags on Albagra.
Yes.
Trying to make some more for him. And just another spree on this hill, by the way.
It was like,
He
just in
went on
case
an
that wasn't
8
clear
round
enough that
round.
this was a
Now he's gonna
teabag.
one up
There you
himself.
go.
Only got to 6 that time, but 32 and 18. I think Hydra having a little bit of fun.
Hardpoint in the hands of the Ravens for now. Can they keep it together? Not a whole lot of coverage here as Kismet just waiting patiently for that little player to poke around the corner. Nasty, it vacates the point. Time's done. Here come the streaks.
They're going to be about
Unhappy
10 seconds
skies
away
above for these
on
teams with the
P1.
Subliners. They've got full control chance. 9 seconds for the win.
Well, full control of at least the old hill, but new the Ravens do have. I'm trying to figure out if it's more disrespectful just to hit him with a single bag or maybe the single flank. Hydra there to shoot a player in the back, and after near the hill, you're a little bit more scared, but they take care of it. But again, the spawn management for London, they are constantly spawning out, and so is New York. And
One
now
last
New York,
kill
this is it. You're
should
in
win
prime
this right
position
here.
to break this
Here
hill.
we go.
Yep.
This is it. Final moments here for the Ravens. Names have got to be through.
Oh,
Wrong
and then
names,
Hydra killed
They'll
Kismet
take
for
it
the-
though. Anyone there to get
the
going? No,
funsies
the
of
Ravens
it,
have been
though.
held back, pinned down. Quote the Ravens, nevermore. They are done. New York
All right, we're going to stay
Subliners
tuned for the final interview, too.
finish this series up 250 to 165, and we say a fond farewell to the London Royal Ravens.
Sorry,
here at
London.
Major 2.
Someone has to be 8 through 12, and going up against NYSL was just bad luck.
Simply how that series is going to go. Hydra
That's not the team I would have wanted to face, man. I'm telling you that right now.
Kills. He had more non-tradeds than anybody.
We're going to look at the final scoreboard here, maybe.
Kismet, but SMG dominance there, I'd say, on Albagra. Just respawn dominance straight across the board right there from New York. And I think ultimately, maybe want to look back at that Mercado, but otherwise a very comfortable performance to start their day.
Who are they going to get?
Exceptionally strong in the Mikado.
Who's going to be
Not
the
able to pull too much
interview?
out elsewhere. The respawns did not go their way. New York Subliners
27 traded kills for Hydra at a 33 and 19. Underneath him, we have 21 for Priest, 21 for Scraps on the opposing team. Both them sitting, well, Priest is sitting just solid +4. Scraps at a -1. That was a wipe. I called it.
Another day. Could have been a scrim, could be a major for those guys in that series. No difference.
Confidence is key, as we say, but there we go. The end of the series, and a strong one for the Subliners. And Hydra has been welcomed to the stage with open arms.
Yep,
and a
Hydra.
French flag here in Boston. We'll
Nice.
see in just a brief moment. But Chance, I mean, it was a strong showing out of New York. Is what we expected, but is it enough? We've seen the New York Subliners return to the form we saw at Major 1. Still a lot of Sharks here in the lower bracket.
Oh, I think absolutely. I don't think it's a return to form. I think they never lost their form, right? I think even some of the losses they had, they're just playing around with maps. So I think the losers bracket run will be in full force for the team.
No more trolling in the vetoes. We'll see how they do later on in the competition. But for now, it's over to Guy Blaze. With
Take a look at the final interview with Hydra.
Thank you so much, Miles and Chance. Yeah, I had to get Paco up on the stage. You know, we love hearing from him. Give it up for the Subliners as they get the day started off right.
And Kismet.
Kismet, my first question, are you well rested today?
Finally, man. Yesterday was horrible, bro. I was up on the airport floor for the first time, 38-hour trip. It was rough. I don't even have my luggage. This is TJ Maxx, so shout out them.
Hey, you look comfy though, okay? And your shot's looking right. Now, tell me about this series right here. What was the game plan? You guys look comfortable, but you're in the losers bracket, right? What's going to be y'all game plan going forward as well?
I made a tweet about it last night, and we talked about it. I mean, going to losers, it sucks, but it's only one extra series. So it's not like anything crazy. I think yesterday, like, I won't say it's a fluke. Like, they played good. I don't want to discredit them, but like, it just sucks because we did not feel 100%. And you know, it is what it is, but we move forward, and we're just, you know, one step at a time.
One step at a time, okay? Now pass the mic on over to your teammate
Paco.
Paco over here.
Paco!
Because that last map right there, you were playing out of your mind, okay? How
Hail
you
Hydra.
feeling about the competition? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling way better today, obviously, because I had my sleep.
Shy. He's always shy.
and I don't know.
Well, hey, I tell it to you like this, Paco, okay? What do you want to do here this weekend, okay? What's your ultimate goal?
I'm here to win.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I'm trying, like, to be, like, like, back-to-back.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
Hey, go
Back
back
to
to back.
back.
You got the
Yep.
opportunity right now. Anything you want to say to these fans here so they can stay hype all weekend long?
I love the French flag. Let me tell you. I love the French flag, and I love PSG too. So that's my 5-2 supporter for sure. And yeah, I don't know.
All right. Hey, give it up for Paco and the New York Subliners, okay? We're going to let them come out here and get ready for their next series. Chris, take us home.
All right, that's
We
going to do
love
us
the
here,
support
guys.
here in the venue from
For the
everybody,
hard
not
carry,
just
we're
the
going to try to
Trycard
get you
users.
some more
Welcome back in,
CDL
everyone.
Major
We
2
got a
action
breakdown what
on
we
the
just saw.
channel
It's like the smart
today.
pass used to get on
We'll
the
see you
subway
though.
here in
Thanks
Boston.
for
We got to talk about what we just saw there, because that was a
Last
quick
thought.
3-1. But we did get to a
Last
game
thoughts,
4.
NYSL
Credit
won.
to London for winning the search and destroy.
Go
But as we
Optic.
take a look at the bracket, London coming
Catch you
in
later.
with the 9 through